This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we've got a replay sent in from Mdallal again. And this time we're in the ISM. You guys have asked for some ISM replays and unfortunately I don't have it yet. Just started the T10 and the what's the other one? Object 257. Anyway, so it's going to be a little bit before I get you to the ISM, even though I do have the tank directly in front of the ISM, so it's not going to be that painful for me. But anyway, Mdallal is going to show us a fantastic replay in his ISM. Now, personally, I've run into a few of these guys, and they don't seem to be that difficult to take out. They can be bouncy, but they have a rear-mounted turret, which should make them very good at side-scraping. The only problem is, with a rear-mounted turret, that generally means the engine's in the front. So a lot of times what you'll see happen to you is you'll get shot through the front, and they'll take out your engine, or they'll set you on fire, and that sort of thing. So definitely something that you've got to watch. One of the drawbacks of these rear-mounted turrets. And that's kind of going to be important for some of these guys in these tanks, is because they can be very, very good at what they are good at, but they can also be very, very bad if they're caught out in the open. I'm trying to think of some other front-mounted, like the FV-215B turns into a tinderbox, the Death Star, any of those front-engine tanks, because they just tend to get yourself in trouble if you give them the front of the tank to shoot at. Now, if you're side-scraping, you can do pretty well, even though at times the side armor isn't the best on tanks. But here we're kind of pulling out a little bit broadside on, which isn't preferable. He should be using that mountain to side scrape, and it looks like he's about to. So, oh, wait, is he getting rushed? It looks like a hammer wants a piece. I have no idea why a hammer would want a piece, but it's not going to end well for him because we have 390 Alpha, and it's going to just pick that little hammer apart with his little 88. Is he even going to be able to pin them? No. Nope. It's going to be a bad day for a hammer. Put another 3. That was a 450 roll. So, yeah, it's not going to take much, but he is being rushed by a T10. Luckily, the T10 has no idea what he's doing. Auto-locks him, hits him in the turret of all places, and bounces. And then gets absolutely ammo-wrecked by the Lorraine artillery. Good night, T10. Didn't want to fight you anyway. Hammer's coming back for some fun and takes another 367 right through the side of his tank. And this is what I'm saying, like when you have these tanks that are, you can tell the difference between a tank that knows what it's doing and a tank that doesn't. Mdallal isn't giving himself up. He tries to sneak around between the two tanks. Unfortunately, Russian accuracy not on his side there, but he does have these. However, when he's up here pushing on these guys, he does take the hammer out, but he's giving himself up for artillery, so yeah, he's falling back. He's like, okay, there's a lot of hatred over here, and they have artillery support, so I've got to be careful. And we're trying, again, to sneak shots through little holes in tanks so that we can get some good ones. And there's the Tiger P through the front of the turret. Nice shot. We've got a Gornich out there, we've got IS tank, and there's a couple others back there that we haven't seen what they are yet. But we've done pretty well for ourselves already. We've got 2 kills. We're up to 2,547 damage and 1,100 block at the moment, so we're doing pretty well. And again, we're just using these guys as side scrape cover. Artillery's taking shots at us. We've got another Tiger 1. This is just unfair at this point. Like a Tiger 1 versus a 122 is just disgusting. There's nothing the Tiger can do. I don't care what angle you are, you're not bouncing a 122. You're just not. There isn't enough armor there, and it's not angled whatsoever. Even if you angle that thing, it would be very difficult to bounce a 122. And we take him down. Now the artillery is starting to take their toll on us. It's taking about a quarter of our health. We've got a Gornich up here, which has a fast-firing gun, but it's also got a lot of armor. But he squares up to us just in time to take a 469 roll right through the front. And that's definitely preferable. Now the Gornich, if you have a lower penetration gun, you got to try to shoot for that little R2. We call it R2D2. It's like a little gun port, machine gun on the front of the tank. It stands about 3 feet high. It's like the best thing in the world when you've got a low penetration gun, because you know you're going to miss it. You just pull up. Now the VK, or that's a Mouskin. That's our tier 9's a Mouskin. That's just mean. If they can't even pin an ISM, and they definitely ain't pinning a Mouskin. So yeah, this has been a pretty decent steamroll so far. We're up to 4,731 damage and 1,800 blocked. So definitely going pretty well. Now it's a team destruction match, so I'm not 100% sure why Mdallal pulled back here. But maybe he figures they can handle, his team can handle the guys up in the north, and he'll just go fall back and take out the one tank for sure that is taking out his teammate in the Black Prince. And it's a Gornage, so he should be able to take out the Black Prince no problem, and he does. Actually, Black Prince is still alive. How is he still alive? This Black Prince isn't even doing anything. He's just sitting there. He's got no health. He's sitting there. Looks like his backside is towards him. Like, this is just not preferable. But apparently he's not spotted, because Mdallal is sitting here broadside on as well. But as soon as he fires, he gets spotted. Now, the Gornage is going to have trouble pinning the front of this ISM, I would imagine. But he's shooting at the Black Prince for the easy kill. Notice we did shoot at the R2D2 right there in the front left. You can see that giant machine gun sticking up. But he lurched forward at the last second, caused us to hit his front armor. And we end up taking him down anyway. Now, we got shot from the right, so we know there's a heavy tank over here. And judging by the fact that how fast the heavy tank's firing, I would say it's probably a small caliber gun. Though he does pin him right there. So wherever he's at, we're driving straight. There it is, Tiger 1. Small caliber 88, you gotta look. And there's another 365, plus we're hauled down. This Tiger 1 has no hope. No hope whatsoever. And put a round on him before he gets behind cover. Yes, 391, leaving him with 400. And then he gets tagged by the light tank. Now he does have a chance against the light tank. Is he going to be able to get a shot, or is the light tank going to clean him up? I would expect the light tank to be able to clean him up here. Oh, we got rounds being exchanged. Nobody's getting hit. It's one of those games. Come on, are we going to get the final kill? We're up to 5,930. Nope, never mind. 5,930 damage, 2,580 blocked. That was a solid performance from Mdallal. So, what do we end up with, guys? Even though I kind of just spoiled it for you. Well, we made 50,000 silver, 3,100 XP, 5,930 damage, 1,388 assisted, 2,580 blocked, 4 kills, mastery ace tanker, all kinds of goodies. So if you like what we're doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.